And since the beginning of the Ebola outbreak, health officials worldwide have sought to inform the general public about the virus. Digital technology and the internet, when available, make this effort much easier. Doctors Without Borders this week launched an online training program for its staff and others interested in fighting Ebola. Once again, here's VOA's Zlatica Hoke.
Doctors Without Borders has sent about 700 international aid workers so far into Ebola-ravaged Liberia, Guinea, and Sierra Leone. It has trained nearly 3,000 local people how to safely help the diseased, bury the dead, and fight the spread of the virus. But as the outbreak spiraled out of control, shortages of medical facilities and staff trained to deal with Ebola has become the main problem. The online course is designed to help train doctors, nurses, health educators, and others involved in fighting the virus at its source in West Africa. The information presented in 11 chapters is clear and simple enough for everyone to understand. Starting from the origin of the outbreak, the training moves on to protective strategies, treatment, and psychological help, and ends with life after Ebola. At the end of each stage, tests help ensure that life-saving information is properly absorbed. For example, how to don layers of protective clothing in a safe manner before entering a highly contagious environment. The Ebola epidemic has sparked fear worldwide. It also has led to a boom in downloads for the online game Plague Inc., available on the internet. In the game, the player creates and evolves a pathogen in an effort to destroy the world with a deadly plague.
When the Ebola cases started happening in the West, we saw around a 50% increase in daily downloads of the game. And that's the first time that we've ever seen a real-world situation have an impact on downloads.
The developer of Plague Inc. says he felt uncomfortable about the popularity of the game, in which the goal is to destroy humanity with different viruses.
I didn't want to have my game associated with something as horrific as the current Ebola outbreak. So that just made me very keen to try and use that position to help in whatever way we can.
Starting this month, players accessing the game are offered links to charity websites to aid the fight against Ebola.
Plague Inc. has over 35 million players around the world, and that can be an enormously powerful force. If we can get these players to support these charities and to talk to people about the work that charities are doing and why it's so important that we take action against Ebola, then I think that's something very good.
The developer says the game also is a powerful teaching tool about the spread of the outbreak. He says academics have approached him about using it in the classroom. Zlatica Hoke, VOA News, Washington.